Hello everyone, my name is El Pernazo and this is the rest of the match that I uploaded yesterday. So I lost the first single, so here I'm going first. So I have three starters, so that's fine. I start with the popular. The reason why I start with the popular is because if I got draw after this, still gonna have access to the Fiend line plus the two monsters, the plus the Snake Eye Doom and the Divine Templar played during the rest of the game. Because if I get track on the if I get draw on the track, I still gonna have only the Fiend and nothing more. So I think that was worth it. That was worth it. So here I'm gonna generate the card, and because we are playing with more cards this time, like not just the normal popular, I'm gonna take advantage of the card generated to not have to cost any other card, so I can special summon here the Dia Blaster. Because the most important thing of the temple is to generate the Snake Eye Ash more than just use it as food for the Snake Eye Doom Dragon. Plus, the Dia Blaster guarantees us a draw and a negation. So I think it's worth the risk. So let's continue here. Here we're gonna keep trying to push to see what kind of non-engine or opponent draw. Here we're gonna take we're gonna cause the Dia Blaster because there's nothing better to cause. We don't want to lose the monster of Poplar nor the Effect Baylor. And if we got stuck here, we still have the track to keep playing. So here we're gonna make the Murcielago so we can have access to the Wanted, and the Wanted will get us the draw. Before that, we're gonna make sure to take advantage of the name Sinful Spoils here in the Wanted. We make the Moon. In case our opponent has something, we still use the Poplar targeting the Snake Eye Ash because we haven't used it yet. And in case we need it after our cards resolve, we can still send it again to the graveyard thanks to the equip of any other Fiend link, so we can have still two monsters here in the spell trap zone. So we can send it again, fusion summoning for the Snake Eye Doom Dragon. And here it's really gonna pay off because our opponent just Magnamut for, to avoid or as a mina engine to keep playing, but we don't care, we're fine. Now the temple is gonna activate so we can summon the special ash. And we're gonna be more than happy with that exchange. We're gonna summon the popular because we only normal summon it. Now we're gonna keep playing here with our Fiendsmith, and well, our opponent is just gonna concede because the game just lost there. Plus they had the Paradise in hand going second. That's just horrible. So I think he just didn't want to waste any time. He already knew what I was playing because of the first game. So here I'm gonna draw, well, two Nibiru, one Purulia. So we're gonna use it in the standby phase. Our opponent gets punished by using very old cards like the Kashtira ones because they are very weak to Purulia. It's a very unfair exchange. The Mulcharmy gets activated before they can be summoned, so their second effects are not gonna be available. They always special summon themselves from hand, so you're gonna draw. Plus the brick is really heavy. In this case he draw the Kashtira bird, so it's kinda one card less, and the actual interaction of like the disruption of bird is not that good or that preventive to your opponent to play in this format, so I don't know. So well, we're gonna get the draw. We draw the ash, that's nice. Now here he's gonna make the Requiem, and here I decide not to ash because as you can see I don't have many plays here, and the play that I have, the Dia Blaster, is not that resourceful in the sense that if he gets stopped, I'm not gonna have any other plays. Plus I'm gonna lose the card that implies the summon of the card. Like I'm gonna have to send one of these, and if I get imperm, I'm gonna have one less card. He only used one card. Then I'm gonna have to use other card to normal summon it. If I use the ash and I don't draw a normal summon, I can't even do that. Therefore, I decided to play around the Paradise in exchange to have a use for one of the Nibiru, so the other one can be using my turn to Dia Blaster or whatever. Therefore, here we make the Nibiru. Like, you don't always follow this thought procedure. I'm just explaining, like, the specific reasons why I did it in this specific duel. Okay, so he is gonna set the impermanence. We're gonna throw the talents. That's nice. However, if I use the Ash instead of the Nibiru, we will have lose because I will have caused anything. I got Imper in the Diablaster, I can use talents, I can normal summon anything, and we are instantly losing. So that was kinda rewarding. Now here he decides not to Imperm. Well, maybe he decided not to play around the Ash Blossom. Maybe he thought that I didn't have the Ash because I didn't Ash the Requiem, right? I Nibiru instead, allowing him to have the Fiend follow-up with the Lacrima and the Requiem. I don't know, like the point is that he didn't imprint the Diablaster. Therefore, we're more than good, because here we're going to... Like he got kind of excited, right? Like he just went one step further. But I mentioned the Requiem here, so the Lacrima stays in the deck, and because he used the Lacrima effect and the Requiem, we are able to use the tactical talents. Here I'm gonna use the effect to see his hand, so I can be completely aware of the game state. Now, why I didn't try to draw if I haven't normal summon yet and I still have all the Snake Eyes cards waiting for me, right? Well, the reason is already here I have two of my three engines. I have two effect monsters, so I have the Fiendsmith gameplay, and I have the Deception, which means that I also have the Asamina gameplay. So I'm not willing to risk that just by two random draws, that when I can guarantee see my opponent game state, except for this one set. It's just not worth it. So here what I decide to do is obviously take the only point of interaction, the Druid Storm, and here I can just play more than calm here. Well, even if he has the Imper, it's not gonna matter at this point. I'm gonna make it Murcielago. He decided to avoid the wanted and the draw. Now we're gonna get rewarded because this card is not only a Snake Eye card, it's also a Sinful Spoil card, which is amazing for this deck, especially after we lost a lot of synergy between the Sinful and the Snake Eye cards. So, well, thanks to obviously the ban of the original. Well, here we're gonna just make the Fiendsmith line before the negation, because like our opponent is not gonna play different regardless of that, so we're just kinda going through the motion here. Let me see, here we just go for the normal Fiendsmith thing, and we shouldn't have any problems to win the game after all of this, right? We even have the negation thanks to the subversion explanation that I just give you. Now here, like, it's not even a point of, well, we're gonna have like the grind game from here on out, like we're just gonna kill him here. Like, we don't even need the Celantis Salamangreat try to OTK here, because thanks to this link tree, you have already 36 plus 28, 6400 of damage. So yeah, so you summon any monster with 1600 or more, and you have 8000 just by those three attacks. So here we have the negation, the 1900, that we didn't need to use because, well, you know, like like it has a self-explanation, right? But remember that we were rewarded for our choices to get to this point, to not use the Ash and to wait so we can have the extra monster on the field thanks to the Nibiru, to the choice to see the hand instead of trying to get lucky with the Snake Eye Eyes to draw in the two draws, the decision to play the cards that we played in the extra deck, the timing of our plays, everything in the middle to get to this point matter a lot, and that's what I'm trying to show you with this kind of explanation, and I hope that it worked for you. Like, I hope it helps you in some point, and if you like it, subscribe and share, because I'm gonna upload more videos Yu-Gi-Oh related. Thank you.